All right, part 3 or 4 or something. I don't know. A lot of hours. We made a lot of progress. Let me show you what we got going on. It is 11/25/2024. Actually 42 today. So I spent the whole day working. And let me show you what we got done in the past week or so or two. Oh, since the last video I made, I can't remember. No, I don't know. It's been a while. Anyway, here's what we got. So, we got doors. By the way, pretty proud of this one. Jake did all the body work and Brandon did a killer job painting it. So I'm not trying to take any credit for that. But, I got them door gaps like perfect. It's the best things this has ever been. So, we got doors in the car. I had to reassemble the doors. Did that on Sunday, I think. Whole car's wired. Riveted all the carbon in, CO2 bottles in, and everything's plumbed. Let me show you what we got going on here. So, let's see. We got chute and shifter. I don't know if I went over this stuff already or not. But anyway, we always mount everything in place before we're gonna go and start running wire and whatnot. But this is what took the time. So what we have here is a Hardwire Electronics PDM28 Dominator ECU. If you want to know what these are Raychem heat shrink boots, right? So they look sweet, but they add a boatload of time and complexity to the job. So this entire thing is booted. The only things that aren't booted here are the profiler and the VPS because I don't have a really good way of booting those connectors. So let's look in before we get a windshield on Wednesday. So I figured I'd do this before the windshield's here. So we've got, hold on here, there we go, EGT module. And then underneath of that, I'm not too good with the camera, so give me a break. Underneath of that is one injector driver module, then underneath of that is another injector driver module. So I made a post the other day with a picture of all this, and people were like, oh, why do you have so many boxes? Well, this car has a lot of stuff. So there's 24 injectors. They all run independently and all sequentially, so they're not batch fired. And I can turn them on and off, run them on 2 different fuels, and I can do that whenever I want. So in order to run 24 injectors independently, that's kind of what it takes. And as far as I'm aware, I don't think any other ECUs out there can handle doing 24 injectors independently and sequentially. So that's what those 2 injector driver modules are for. Then the next question I got was, well, why do you still have a relay here and a solid state relay here? This is actually for the injector power. Disregard the light being on, it's not actually on. Well, the light's on, but there we go. Notice the fuse is out. It's still on. The light bulb's still on. It's because it's hooked up to an injector. So, the solid state relay is for the trans brake bump function. Can you do that through the PDM? Yes. Can you power your injectors through the PDM? Yes. The reason they're there is because for the bump, I've been doing them a long time, the same way, and they're very easy to program this way, so that's why I do it this way. It would add a little bit more complexity to make modifications to the bump outputs when you run it through the PDM and a little bit more testing. I don't have time for that, so this is what we did. And as far as this car's got a whole bunch of electronics in it, or electrical stuff in it. So it freed up a couple of outputs to be able to power the injectors with this relay. So those are the 2 relays that are in the car, besides the PDM, which replaces all the other relays. So there's that. That answers that. Profiler. Use this for traction control. Yes, you can use the traction control inside of Holley. It works really good. I am a bigger fan of the profiler. I have it, I'm gonna use it. VPS, I believe no matter whose EFI system it is, needs one of these. It is, I made other videos on this, but it's a G meter, it's roll, pitch, and yaw. It's a whole gang of stuff. You can do a ton with this thing. It's worthwhile having. So then there's a can hub over there from AEM, and then there's a little white box over there that we're not going to talk about. And then we've got, oops, there we go. That's all. That's it. That's all the electronics that are in the car. And then there's a Pro 600 right there. So CDI box 12.3 dash. And then this is a 15 button with dials keypad from Blink Marine that's used with the hardwire PDM. I used one of our interior kill switches here that we sell and put it on a Maven mount. So yes, before somebody says, hey, that thing's upside down, I know. This is kind of where I wanted it to land. I didn't want to go up any higher. That's what I did. So anyway, these keypads are pretty cool. They make like a whole boatload of icons for them. We just happen to run out of them for my own personal stuff. So what's neat that you're not going to be able to see in a video is you can dim the lights. It's kind of neat. Anyway, and this will be used for some special stuff. If you could read that label, I'll go over a video on that later. Then like this is like single, so like you can do multiple button pushes, do multiple different things. So like the first button is marker lights, second button press is headlights, and then this would be high beams. And then you can program these to be different colors, you know, whatever you want. So a lot of really cool functionality with the hardwire PDM and a Blink Marine keypad. If you are interested and you are watching this video, right now we have a Black Friday sale. Just about everything, literally just about everything. And we have like a boatload of money off of the hardwire PDMs, keypads, Holley parts, Davis stuff, AFIS injectors, the best batteries on the market, full spectrum power. So somebody asked in one of my other videos, why do I say that the full spectrum power battery is the best battery on the market? Well, so this is a 16 volt lithium, weighs a little bit more than some of the other lithiums on the market. I believe this is rated at like 10 pounds. Some of the other ones out there are like, 7 or 8 pounds. This one's like right around 9 or 10 pounds, but has substantially more reserve capacity, has substantially more cranking amps. Every time we pull, like this isn't a knock at any other battery companies, like I don't care, I'm not, it is what it is. We sell these full spectrum power batteries, but don't buy one, whatever you want to do, follow your heart. Also, these are on sale as well. I think actually our deal is like you buy a battery, a mount, and a charger, and we give you a $365 value of a contactor, interior kill switch, and exterior kill switch with the purchase of the battery. So it's actually a pretty good deal. But anyway, the reason why is every single time I've pulled a different lithium battery out of a car and put a full spectrum power battery in the car, it cranks over faster. It doesn't need to be charged nearly as often. They are all around the best batteries in my opinion on the market. Every single time. Their construction's a little bit different than some of the other ones. I'm not going to go into all the minutiae of it, but it's my opinion. Buy them, don't buy them, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Anyway, so we've got some bulkheads here for the starter, alternator, and a ground. I believe I already went over this in the last video. Boost control solenoids and dome pressure canister underneath the dash. And then transmission's all wired up, got lockup. There's 3 lockup solenoids, 2 dump valves, 1 trans brake, and 4 pressure transducers and 2 temp sensors on the transmission, just on the transmission alone. So when you wonder why the Dominator's full, hardwire PDM's full, that's why. There's just stuff everywhere. There's a lot of stuff going on in this car. So we got Let me see. Oh, trunk's all wrapped up. So this is a little something something. You guys, maybe you'll laugh at me, maybe you won't, I don't care. But this is a little like $20 Amazon special taillight converter for trailer lights. So Fox Body Mustang has a separate brake light and turn signal, okay? So the brake light and turn signal are separate in a Fox Body Mustang. In a mini trailer, most trailers, the turn signal and brake light are the same bulb, same filament. So it is for $15 or $18, whatever that thing is. It's called New Sun 3-to-2 taillight converter. That's what it is. I've used them in a boatload of cars. They work awesome. For whatever. Hell, the 2 connectors that are on that freaking thing are worth more than the little converter box. But anyway, it converts it so that on my trailer plug, it's got 1 wire for left turn and brake and 1 wire for right turn and brake. It's just a couple of resistors and whatnot in a box, but it's 18 bucks. There's no point in reinventing the wheel. And there we have it. If you have made it this far and you want to see the most bougie thing ever, this is who I am as a person. This is a Deutsch Auto Sport bulkhead connector, and it is for my trailer. Yes, I had to have it. Why not? It's what we do for a living. Might as well have it. So that's gonna be my trailer connector. So, and we've got a fire button right there. We've got a kill switch right there. Chutes are in. I don't know if I went over this before, but in the gas door, that toggle valve right here arms the chutes. So, and then this is the port for the air jacks. So we've got the convertible top is going on, I think on Thursday. I don't know, I gotta talk to Rob. A friend of mine, Rob Hollifield's gonna do the top for me. I'm gonna go and hang out with him for the day. Hopefully we nail the top in a day. We're gonna put the frame on before I go up there. So I'll weigh all that so that'll get bolted. The frame will get bolted in, and he'll just have to put all the canvas, and we have to do a custom back window because of the way the bar is laid out. Let's see. Everything up here is all buttoned up. Have to pull this wheel back off because I forgot to put the front wheel speed sensor on. So I got to pull that apart and put a front wheel speed sensor on it. We've got, you drag and drive guys. This is a cool little thing. I made another video on this a couple years ago, but Matt did these for me when we went to Twins. So it's a pain in the ass to get in here. So we've got 2 options. We can either A, take 2 Zeus buttons off and pop this whole cover off, and then we just have the inlet going to the turbo. And then B, grab a hold of the panel air filter and wedge it in there before we go street driving. So, you know, to try to avoid sucking up leaves and rocks and whatnot, because they're so low on the car. So those are in, and let's see, what else we got going on here? I had to order the Simpson, basically the way this seat's designed and where we have the tab for the crotch strap was too short. Actually, the other belts that I had in the car were too short too. So I had to order up a new crotch strap, just put that in there. And that's about it. I don't know. We should have, Jake, if you're watching, I'm gonna have to bring this over to you because this is ugly. Anyway, Jake finished up the dash that goes on the car. That's why there's some stuff hanging here like this, 12 position switch, a rotary dial. So I have to go pick that up. And then missing a couple little pieces of rubber here so I can fill this in, put the door panels on, be done with that. But that should be about it. We also have a different tire in the car. So, and I got a couple other tires outside, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, anyway, these are 29.5 Pro brackets, got a set of 315 Pro radials outside, got a set of 28-inch Pro brackets that we usually run on. I don't know, kind of all over the place. So we'll see what we do. And oh, we put bump start switches in right here. I think that's it. Anyway, we should have this thing making noise. Oh, I'm waiting on a drive shaft from Wiles Drive Shafts. So they're Ross Chandler is the guy's name that I've dealt with. He's been awesome to deal with. They're making me a drive shaft. I believe they have it done, or they'll have it done tomorrow. Ship it out. Hopefully I have it by the end of the week, and then I can shove the drive shaft in this thing, fill it up with some fluids, and fire it off. So there we have it. If anybody's watching and has built like a new car with these carbon and McCamus tubs, what do y'all paint this stuff with? This is like the little reinforcement thing that they put inside on the tub. Let me know what y'all paint that with, if you got any good ideas that'll actually hold up. So, all right. Anyway, thanks for checking it out. See you.